For so long, your mind has operated on a different plane, seeing patterns before they emerge, understanding things beyond the ordinary. Others struggled to keep up, confused by your way of thinking. But now, something has shifted. The world is catching on, and suddenly the brilliance that was once overlooked is now undeniable. You've always had an uncanny ability to piece together fragments of reality that others dismiss. Where they saw isolated events, you saw a greater design. You connected the unseen, bridging gaps between knowledge and wisdom. And now, those who once ignored you are beginning to take notice, stunned by the depth of your understanding. Your presence alone changes the atmosphere. When you enter a room, there is a shift, an unspoken recognition that something different, something powerful has arrived. Your words do not just inform, they awaken. The wisdom you carry is not just intelligence, it is insight that resonates on a soul level. People have spent years underestimating you, mistaking your quiet nature for uncertainty. They thought your introspection was hesitation. But in reality, while they were distracted, you were studying, learning, and observing everything. You saw through their illusions long before they even recognized them as falsehoods. This moment was always inevitable. The truth could only be ignored for so long. Now those who doubted you find themselves in awe. They replay conversations in their minds, realizing that the words they once dismissed held the answers they were searching for. The knowledge they mocked now haunts them. But not everyone is comfortable with your awakening. Some people fear the clarity you bring because it exposes the limitations of their own thinking. They once thrived in ignorance, but now they are confronted with a reality they are not ready to accept. And so, they hesitate, they stammer, they retreat. Others, however, are drawn to you like moths to a flame. They sense something rare, an energy, an understanding, a depth that cannot be faked. They lean in, eager to learn, to grasp even a fraction of what you see. They recognize you as a guide, a teacher, a presence that carries wisdom beyond time. The knowledge you hold is not just logical, it is spiritual. It is the kind of wisdom that transcends textbooks and formal education. It is an awareness that bends time, revealing truths that have been buried for generations. It cannot be taught, it can only be remembered. And that is why people react the way they do. Some freeze, speechless, overwhelmed by the weight of your words. Others become defensive, resisting the reality you present because it dismantles everything they once believed. And yet deep down they know, they feel it in their bones, that what you speak is truth. For years they laughed at your insights, dismissing them as coincidence. But now those same predictions, those same revelations, are unfolding before their eyes, and they can no longer deny it. They can no longer pretend that they did not hear you. You are not merely intelligent, you are divinely aligned. Your intuition is razor sharp, your vision clear. You do not just analyze information, you decode reality itself. The world's distractions do not cloud your sight because you have always seen beyond the surface. The systems that once sought to confine you no longer have power over you. Society was never designed to embrace minds like yours because minds like yours expose the deception. The world tried to suppress your genius, to drown it in mediocrity, but you refused to be silenced. You were never meant to fit into their mold. Your path has always been different, carved by destiny, guided by forces beyond this world. And now, that truth is undeniable. The ones who once disregarded you now seek your guidance. Some will admire you. They will study your ways, hoping to understand the power that flows through you. Others will resent you, envious of what they cannot grasp. They will try to diminish your light, but their efforts will be in vain. No attempt to bring you down will succeed. You are protected, guided, and fortified by divine forces. Every word spoken against you will return to its sender. Every plot formed against you will crumble before it takes shape. You do not need validation from this world. You were never meant to be accepted by the masses. Your wisdom was not designed for shallow minds, but for those ready to awaken. And now that time has come. Let them whisper, let them wonder, let them watch. None of it changes the truth. You are operating on a frequency they are only beginning to perceive, and whether they embrace it or resist it, they can no longer deny it. Stay true to your path. Do not waste energy on convincing those who refuse to see. Focus on those who are ready. Your wisdom is not meant to be thrown to those who despise the truth, but to those who hunger for it. Keep moving forward. Keep speaking. Keep shining. The world is waking up, and your voice is needed now more than ever. The ones who are meant to understand will find their way to you. The rest will be left behind. You were always meant to stand out. You were always meant to lead. And now the world is finally catching up. Repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, I thank you for the gift of wisdom that you have placed within me. I acknowledge that this wisdom does not come from the world, but from your divine presence. May I always use it with humility and purpose. Guide me, O Lord, so that I may continue to walk in clarity and discernment. Let my words be a source of enlightenment for those who seek truth and a beacon of hope for those lost in confusion. Protect me from those who wish to silence me, from those who feel threatened by the knowledge you have given me. Let no weapon formed against me prosper, and let every false word spoken against me be turned to dust. Strengthen my spirit so that I do not shrink in the face of opposition. Let my confidence come not from pride, but from the certainty that I am walking in alignment with your divine plan. Open the eyes of those who are ready to see. May my words plant seeds of truth in their hearts, awakening them to the deeper realities they have long ignored. Give me patience, Lord, for those who resist, for those who doubt, for those who fear the truth. Help me to walk in love even when the world does not understand me. Shield me from distractions and deceptions. Keep me focused on my purpose, unshaken by the noise of those who do not comprehend the calling you have placed upon my life. Pour your divine wisdom into me continually, Lord, that I may never cease to grow, never cease to learn, and never cease to reveal your truth to those who need it. Let my presence be a light in the darkness, my voice a reminder of the deeper knowledge that exists beyond the surface of this world. I stand in faith, knowing that I am chosen, guided, and protected, no matter who understands or resists. I will continue on this path, for it is the path you have ordained. Amen.